Billionaire globalist Soros exposes hidden hand behind Trump protests, provoking U.S., quote, color revolution. Hey guys, how you doing? I know I haven't made a video in a while. Obviously, I've been following what's been going on with the election somewhat. I've never been a very political person. I've always believed that there is no left-right paradigm. There is no Republican, Democrat. Everybody's consumed and controlled by the global elitists and the New World Order puppet masters, if you will. And obviously, we've been seeing a whole bunch of tension that has been going on geopolitically between Russia, North Korea, China, Syria, all that. And now Trump has won the presidency. And we sort of have to ask ourselves what is going to take place from this point on. Is Trump with the globalists? Is he independent? And is he anti-New World Order as he claims? I, for one, feel in my heart that there's something more to this play, to this act that's going to be played out here in the coming weeks before the inauguration. I don't think that they would put Trump in office unless the elites wanted him there, but I could be wrong. All I know is what we're seeing right now is basically riots and protests taking place in over 25 of our major cities in the United States that have been proven to be backed by George Soros. They're putting out Craigslist ads calling for people to go out and basically stir things up across the nation. They're being paid like $15 an hour for it. And Soros, of course, is the hidden hand behind this. He is the hidden hand behind the Ferguson riots, Ukraine, and a number of other coups and basically scandalous uprisings that have taken place throughout the years. And I just feel like things are going to get worse with these riots. It's a very, you can't rule out the possibility that the global elitists are going to pull out some sort of ace up their sleeve. I just don't see how they're going to let one person stand in the way of their entire globalist agenda that they have been preparing for decades and decades. And, Trump is basically going to let the whole thing unravel. He's going to get rid of everything that they've worked towards to usher in this new world system and the globalization agenda that they have been so strongly pushing for. And everybody has been eating it up, and the brainwashing and the cognitive dissonance that has been going on is very sad to see. I'm sure a lot of you guys have friends and family who have just basically jumped on the bandwagon, the Hillary bandwagon, and they think that she should have been president. And now we've got all these protesters out there, and we've got 2 million people signing petitions saying that they want an overthrow and they want a new election. And the left has been talking about how Trump is going to make America a shitty place and burn it down to the ground, and yet we've got those exact same people who are preaching that out in the streets right now, setting fire to American flags, beating up their local citizens, whites against black, their kids who are being beat up in schools, and it is actually sickening to me. So we have to wait and see what's going to take place before January 20th, which is, of course, is the inauguration. We've got obviously we've got Fox News mainstream is even sort of hinting and touching on this as well. It says Trump protests intensify as doubts swirl about spontaneity. And then it goes to show that in Austin, Texas, the other day, there were busloads of protesters that were brought in to Austin, Texas to disrupt things down there in the city. So we can see that things are not over yet. If Trump is won, then what would be the purpose of George Soros and all his goons going out throughout the country protesting? They're not going to do anything. They're not going to change anything. They're not going to change the outcome of the election. The only thing that's going to happen is these protests could get out of control, and they could turn into full-fledged riots, in which case Obama could come in and declare martial law, which a lot of people have been talking about throughout the past months and even years leading up to this election and to this outcome of the election. So in my opinion, if we see stuff continuing to escalate with these riots and with these protests throughout the country, then we have to sort of stay vigilant and keep an eye and see what comes next. If they start to die down, then we can sort of put our faith and hope back in the system and hopefully pray and hope that Trump is the real deal and he's going to bring this country together like he said he would. But only time will tell, guys. That's all I got for right now. I just wanted to give you a quick update and my thoughts about what is going on. One last thing, we've got the headline on Drudge Report right now, assassination threats flood Twitter. We've got people all over the country, even UK journalists and people on the streets, all calling for the assassination of Trump. So I wouldn't put it past the globalists to basically get rid of Trump and you know, start this whole thing over and just get rid of the threat that they have basically set for them. So anyway, that's all I got, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Take care.